Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 44 of my gameplay series in Sandy Bay 19. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, this is Sandy Bay Saturday, so hopefully you enjoyed the last one if you did watch it. If not, if you didn't care, no worries. But if you did, here we are, episode 44. So as you remember, we are fighting everything. Let's go into the map here. Turn grass on. Let's go over to, yes. Waiting for those guys to harvest. We are waiting for the onions to harvest as well. If we enter him, we have this set up here. Is auto start on for here? Because that's what I want. Yeah, okay. Oop, I didn't know why I didn't want to do that. Well, anyhow. We're still waiting for the crops to dry out, so we're just desperately waiting for them to dry out. If we go into our seasons menu here to weather, yeah, today, no drying potential. Tomorrow, drying potential. Hopefully it dries tomorrow. Monday, there's gonna, because if we don't get it by Monday, we ain't gonna get it, because then we're getting into winter, you know. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. We're waiting on that. We need to actually let's take a look at any contracts we want to take. First off, sowing. Ooh, field 20. Is that the big one? No, 24. Field 20 is up there. Sowing it with what again here? Barley. That's not too bad. That's big. That's big equipment there. Holy cow. I'm tempted to take that one. Baling. No, we're not taking any baling contracts. I might take that. I don't know. I probably won't, though. It's just we don't really need the money that bad. We don't have a loan, right? No, we're not sitting with a loan or anything. We got lots of equipment, obviously. So 40 days. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Everything is storage. I'm just trying to recap what we have going on here, but we're working through our potatoes. So essentially, let's go back in the seasons menu. Actually, go over to our cows. Here we are. Okay. I'll take care of them tonight, and they should be fine if we take care of them tonight. Not a big deal. They're producing milk, manure, no big deal. Everything's going well there. If I remember correctly, also we have, where are we at? Yes, this is going on as well. So this is what's going to happen for the rest of the day, is I'm going to feed bales into this machine here. I'm going to take care of the stuff over here, and then also, you know, over. So down here, I'm probably going to keep doing the way I'm doing here. I looked at maybe getting some belt systems set up to do this a little bit different, but yeah, this is kind of what we got going on. Let's check out. Those guys are waiting on what is full. Okay, the premium potatoes are full. They're almost full on pig food, it looks like. So this is kind of what I got going on. So I'm going to keep working on getting these guys taken care of, as well as getting our stuff thrown into the BGA down there. So I'll probably just see you guys in the morning would be my guess, but yeah, that's just gonna be my guess. Hopefully just be praying for some dry weather for us. That's our only hope. Oh man. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, it is the next day, and here we are down at the BGA. I got all of them in. I don't know if they all digested before last night. I didn't come down and check. I had a huge stack of them in there. Around 6 or 7 last night in game, but we did get 93,744 from the BGA last night, so we may get more tonight would be my guess as that continues. But that's the status of that. So if we hop over to potato operation here, all those potatoes in the ground are done, but we still have 175,000 liters in storage. I did put a trailer full of the washed potatoes, or the premium potatoes in there, 48,000 liters. That trailer over there is starting to get a lot in there. That far one, the smaller one, has pig food in it. I'm still working on processing through, and I'm going to need to get some more out here soon. But yeah, and as you can see, it's still too wet out to harvest. The cows, I took care of them last night. I didn't clean them up last night, but I get everything else. So they're still doing fine as far as I can tell. Everything looks great there. Okay, let's go over to weather here. Good. Hopefully we can get this stuff dried up today. Oh, we got to check and see. Is it ready to harvest? It's not. It might update here in a couple hours, but still, that's kind of scary. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Obviously we got hit for our leasing fee overnight for our onion harvester, but that was just kind of inevitable. But yeah, I do apologize too. I forgot the last two. If you're watching the Wilhelmina Forest series, I forgot the last 2 episodes. I didn't tell any police stories. I've just been so focused on what I'm doing. So I will start telling those again. I apologize. I don't know why I forgot. I just completely forgot. I'm gonna make a note right now, as a matter of fact, to make sure I tell a police story in this episode. Because I just get distracted, I get caught up with what I'm doing, and then I forget about it, and then, yeah, that's all she wrote. And then the episode's done. So I put an apology note, or I'm going to put an apology note. I'm editing it right now, and I'm just realizing, like, oh my goodness, I forgot that. But I'll put a little apology note saying, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell a police story. Oh, man. That's my bad. I try to tell those in every episode, except for the No Man's Land with police roleplay. I kind of tell them as part of the roleplay, but otherwise, yeah, I try to tell them as much as possible, so yeah, it just kind of is what it is, I suppose. Actually, I want to get this in that middle one. Whoops. I try not to get, I have 4,000 liters in this bucket now. I try not to get that loaded up because it causes issues, because the extra 21 liters usually just dumps on the ground. I try not to do that. Scoot back a little bit. There we go. I'll try to pull this up right before it gets done. Ooh, there we go. We got 21 liters. I think it stopped itself, but okay. I'll wait to sneak. I bet you I can sneak those in this guy over here, I wonder. I guess we could always check and see what it's at. Open that up. It's full there. Yeah, I can hold 21 liters of potatoes real quick, and then I'll go over and empty them all out. I wish there was a belt that fed these automatically, because if this part was done automatically, it'd be very easy to unload them. The worst part is feeding them that way. It is nice to have that belt, though. That belt, feeding it into the washer, that saves a boatload of time, so that's fantastic. I do need to bring another load of potatoes outside, though, here to get them processing through. But, I mean, I think 175,000 liters is in there, and we probably brought, ooh, I don't know, probably 2 of those trailers in here. That's at 59,000 liters. So we've probably gone through what's, if we get through what's out here, we've probably gone through 120, so not quite half of them, which is sad because that's like more than a day's worth of work. It's like 2 days worth of work. Oh, actually, we need to get that in one emptied first because that's the one that's not doing anything right now. But yeah, so that's where we're sitting. I don't have anything else to note. I have no idea where this episode's going to go. My goal of this episode would be to finish out the season. We might do a couple of winter contracts. There's a snowplow I've been meaning to use. Kyle, a while back, modded the snowplow on the front of one of my Farmer Cop trucks. So I need to actually use that. Oh, whoops. I need to actually use that plow attachment there. But I just haven't used it. I guess that one's empty, and 5,000 liters there. But yeah, I just want to use that plow truck, so I'll do the couple of winter contracts. I'll do maybe some stuff around our farm, getting stuff cleared out. But yeah. There we go, got that taken care of. Fantastic, they will keep working away, but yep, the stuff down at the BGA, I'm pretty sure I can, oops, nope, there we go, enter that guy. Pretty sure I can probably drive this stuff back up to the farm, so I'm gonna do that now. I'll need this guy. I think the straw blower is just about empty, so I'll need to reload that at some point. They've come out with so many mods since I've last done this that have been like feed mixers and stuff, like TMR mixers, so I'm thinking about probably investing in one of those, which I think will be something that'll be useful for what we're doing. I'm kind of actually bummed a little bit because it would be nice to have where our multi-fruit silo is if we put the TMR mixer there. First off, that'd be close to the cows. Second off, we could probably get it set up so where I could just throw the bales over the top of that ledge and then just into there, which would be fantastic. But we already have that investment there, so it's kind of like probably not going to end up doing that, just because there'd be a lot of work to get that done. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of hoping and praying that we get at least onions harvested. The field grass, I've lost hope on that one. I don't even care about it anymore. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just never going to do field grass again. If you know the answer to what I'm doing wrong, let me know. But I have no idea why the field grass is not working out the way it should for us, because it should work out just fine. But yeah, but at least we'll get the onions hopefully harvested today, and then tomorrow we'll kind of step into winter and see how that goes. But we'll need to make sure I don't get a speeding ticket here. I've been doing so good at not getting them. Oh, well, I didn't want to hit the police officer. Whoops. Awkward. Sorry, brother. Oh, man. Well, don't do that. That's not good. You definitely shouldn't run police officers over. You probably get arrested for that, so I almost guarantee you'll get arrested for that, so don't do that. It's bad stuff. Especially, yeah, I don't know. It's just bad luck on my part. Bad driving, I guess. Not bad luck, just bad driving. But yeah, so I don't have anything else for you guys right now. I'll think of a good police story to tell you guys. It's usually, again, it's one of those things where I'm like, I can't think of a story, but there's so many of them, and I just get trying to figure out which one I want to tell, you know. So, all right, I will get this guy. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Probably. You know what? I think I'll park it on the other side of that. I don't know if that's where I had it before. See, there's 2 weeks in between each of these episodes, and it's not like I pre-recorded them all a bunch together. It's just there's so long between each one that I just forget everything. It's like, okay, I got to remind myself what we got going on. But if I can finish the year out this episode, next episode we can just kind of start essentially fresh, really. So that'll be kind of nice if we can do that. Park this guy up here is fine for now, but yeah, so we're just hoping that those guys are good to go. We have any good contracts that I want? Probably not. If I didn't take that sewing contract, that was a really good sewing contract. But yeah, okay. Well, that is what it is. How much are the potatoes worth right now? $8.96. Let's go into seasons menu and see when a good time is to sell those guys. Premium potatoes should be down here. Okay, so day 3 of winter is when we're probably gonna end up selling them then. That's getting them close to $1,000 a pop there, but we have anything else? We don't have anything else in storage because onions we haven't harvested yet, but onions, when do we want to sell those? We also want to sell those day 3 of winter there too. So we're gonna wait. Hopefully we sell all those this episode. That would be my goal. Yeah, we have plenty of trailers for all that kind of stuff, but I will keep working on getting potatoes processed essentially right now. The cows are going to be fine until tonight, really. I'm not even going to clean them up until tonight. They're doing fine. They're plenty healthy. So I'm not going to bother with them for a while. We're just going to kind of hold out. They're still producing manure and milk like crazy. But yeah, I'll probably need to load up the straw thing tonight anyways as well. But I'm just going to keep working on potatoes for now. And actually, while we're here, let's get... let's make this one. Make this one potatoes. Oops, I passed it. We'll make that premium potatoes then. Premium potatoes. Where are you? Come on. Don't want to pass it either. Snow. Interesting. Premium potatoes. This one we will make potatoes. Oh, I just passed it again. Get all the way back around. I can just rapidly do it here. Potatoes. Here we come. There we go. Okay, this one I want to be onions. Let's see if we can find onions in here. Onions. We're gonna do carrots eventually, so let's get this one set to carrots. Oh, darn it, I passed it. Okay, well, I'll fix all this up and get carrots on there, and then I'm trying to turn the rest of the mist off just because we don't really need them up there. So, yep, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, the time has come for onions. However, I'll let that save. These are not ready to harvest, nor can I harvest them with the combine. I tried. So, we should be able to do these guys, though. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to do course play. Yes, and let's go ahead and course generation. We're on field 6. Yeah, we're probably going to want to match that. Drop it down. Field 6, headland, around. Oh, we'll do. Sorry, whoops. Been a little bit since I've used this. Clockwise, yes. Generate. Beautiful. Well, that's not quite getting all of it. Stop. First waypoint. Going back up here. Drive course. There, that should do it. Hopefully from the first waypoint. Fantastic. Holy cow. How many onions we've already gotten? Oh my gosh. How much onions sell for? Wow. Okay, we're gonna make good money on onions. That's for sure. Wow. That's a lot we're gonna get for onions. Carrots, if they're the same way, that would be legit. Wow. But no, we're gonna do all right on onions. Top back over and take a look at my potato operation over here. Oops, I don't want that guy. Still going. I need to refill all those though. That trailer's just about full, the big one there. I'll probably take it after it's done being full. I'll probably use the truck down at oh geez. Once I get these guys going, they'll be left alone. I've been fast forwarding as I go, like fast forwarding until now, but now we're doing crops. So let me get this. Perfect. So if I get these guys filled up, then I'll drive the semi truck over. There. Oh no, don't do that. Jeez. Drives me crazy when that happens. I gotta pick them up off the ground. Oh, and I got them on both sides, of course. Well, let's back up and get those guys. Ooh, nope, nope, nope. You can do it. Perfect. Perfect. All right, now let's try to throw these in here. I think we just need to be more lined up, probably would be a better... Oh, come on. Get him in the bin. This one I have the most... Are you kidding me? I have the most issues with that one. All right, I'll come back and get that one later. Oh, it drives me crazy. And, ooh, that was close, but perfect. How do they get stuck on this? No idea. Ideally, it would go something like this, but we'll see. Oh, come on. Not like that at all. I don't know why I'm struggling now. It's the pressure of the recording. There we go. That's what it should look like. That was a perfect run right there, other than my little initial start. But that's just, yeah, let me just get that other one started too, just so I can start working on processing through those. We're not going to fast forward anymore just because, well, yeah, we don't want to do that because of the time we're going to need today. Oh, I went too far, darn it. But the time we're going to need today to get our onions off the field, we're going to need all the time we can get for that, essentially, so. All right. Oh, come on. I am really struggling. I don't know. I haven't had that many issues in a long time. All right, I'll fix that later. Let's hop in the truck. And let's just get this trailer be fine. We'll just take this trailer up to the field. Yep, needs to be unloaded. Oh, come on. I am having some struggles driving. I mean, I have struggles driving every day, but really having struggles today. Oh, man. Yeah, let's just drive across here. Why not? It's our field. All right, let's go to our... Oh, I don't want to get a speeding ticket. So drive off the road. That's how you do it. Wow, he only made it to there? Oh, my gosh, and that's full? We're gonna get so many onions off of these fields. 2 fields of onions? Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder why he pulled there. I don't know what his deal is there. It seems like he was doing that with potatoes too, but that's alright, it's better than us doing it. All those things look cool. Just because they have a different texture, it's just something else that's different, so probably a little crazy close there, but yeah. That's awesome. I'm very excited that we're doing onions. This is my first time doing onions right here. Woo! Fantastic. All right. Now I'll let them get back to work there, hopefully. I don't know how he ended up doing that or why or what he's got going there. I don't know why he's doing that, but that's okay. As long as he gets it all off the field, or most of it at least, that'll work for us. Because right here, 9,700 liters, if we sold that at what? That's probably 9 grand right there. That's crazy. That's a lot for how fast these are coming out. That is a lot. Well, anyhow, with that, I will continue to harvest onions. I don't know how far we're going to get. My goal will be to get onions done. I'm just kind of thinking with time and everything where I'm going to stop this episode. But yeah, field grass, like if I hop down here, and it says that this thing does field grass, but we're not, first that doesn't look very, is it lowered? Doesn't look lowered. Huh. Well, yeah, because the grass isn't very high. I feel like it's got to be taller too, but I guess if that's what it is, because if we go into this, well, let's look here real quick to it, the seasons menu. Oh boy, field grass. Yeah, we're right in harvest. I mean, I guess we can do it in winter time if it's not ready yet. I'm hoping it's just going to get ready. I mean, that's our only hope. If we go into here, how does field grass do? Mature, medium frost resistant, so it actually might be fine, but we'll kind of see. The onions are important. We definitely got to get those off the field. So, but yeah, that's what we got sitting going on. Yeah, that guy's gonna be full here in just a second. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. That's just what I'm gonna keep doing. I guess I can turn that off because we ain't gonna get those off yet. But I'm hoping these are ready to go tomorrow or the next day maybe. But again, we got snow though coming too, so that's just gonna cause more issues. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, just an update. So in here, field grass still terrible, but thankfully, excuse me, we're gonna make plenty of money off of our onions. Oh, he's gonna mess this corner up. Every time he gets here, he kind of panics a little bit. Can't really, he hasn't figured out how to make this corner yet. So I'm gonna see. Yep, still doesn't look like he's gonna make it. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Oh goodness. Stop, driver. Get this lined up. Yeah, this is hard just figuring out which one's the correct row, but it's that one right there, I believe. So that's pretty close. If we drive course, make sure it's on the right one. Perfect. Okay, so he's working his way around. I don't probably need to have all those. Well, actually, I've been using them to look, but essentially he's gotten the ring around, and I mean, it's been what, an hour and a half now. We've already loaded 2 full semi-truck trailers into the silo, so we've gotten over 100,000 liters so far. There's 10,000 sitting here, so total is like 106,000 or something like that total. We just done that, and it's taken a while. So the onion things only need a horsepower of like 120. Our John Deere 40 here has horsepower ratings at 203, I think is what it is. So I released a second onion harvester to hopefully speed up production for us. So I'm going to try to do that. That's the plan anyways. I can probably unfold this while we're driving up there. This thing's pulling it no problem. But yeah, so I can get this guy going hopefully on the second field. And that way we can hopefully speed things up a touch. Which will that actually? Who knows? We're going to cut through other field again. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about a police... I'm actually not going to tell a police story in this, but I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people probably don't understand about, like, a specific police topic, if you will. I just thought, I don't know, it just came to mind, and I thought it was something interesting to talk about. If you guys are like, please don't do that ever again, and just talk about police stories, then I can do that, but let me know down in the comments. But I think this will sound interesting to you guys. It interests me, and I'm going to try to go counterclockwise on this one to see if that fixes any of the problems that guy's having, but... somehow I doubt it, but we'll try. All right, so we'll go there. I'll talk about what I was going to talk about here in just a second. Let me get course generation going. We're on course, or on field 41. We're going to do, yes, as many as we can. Yep, that should work. We're at 1.5. Generate. Oh, yeah. We need to do counterclockwise. Nope, not that. Generate. That should do it. There we go. Yeah, if you do it, if you click that wrong, it won't work for you. Start course at the first waypoint, drive course. Fantastic. Okay, that is working. He can have his beacons on if he wants to, I guess. I guess there's part of this course looks like probably that's outside the... Well, he's driving that course, but the actual harvester should be on it. Oh, holy cow, that center section I'm gonna have to take over and do, but this should work. Maybe this will work just fine as long as he's driving that, because that's kind of strange that it generated it that way. But yeah, that should be fine. Because then once he goes around once, he'll catch back up. But yeah, and he's still getting onions here and there. But yeah, so I could probably turn that off because it might be kind of obnoxious to look at those guys. But so while our harvesters are wasting away, working their butts off, the thing I wanted to talk about is warrants. And you're like, well, okay. So if you're in a different country, you may not even know what this is, or it may have a completely different meaning. So in the United States, and specifically Washington State, and this is in general, this is what I've noticed well, the way warrants work in Washington State is probably different than other states, but the concept of a warrant, I think, is the same universally in the United States. So a warrant, more specifically an arrest warrant, is what we're going to talk about. An arrest warrant is something signed by a judge that says this person, there's probable cause to believe this person did this, and they should come to court. So this arrest warrant essentially is something that gets entered into their return, which a return is like if you run someone's name. Oh gosh, now I got to explain all these terms. So if I provide my dispatch center with someone's name, they enter that information into a database. And then when they enter that information into a database, it gives what's called a return on the person. So it'll say, okay, they have a valid driver's license through this state, or whatever the case may be. They have a warrant for this, or they don't have any warrants, or they have a valid, or their license is suspended. All this information also has their address and different stuff like that. So it provides us all this. I'm going to see how he navigates this corner too. But it provides us with all this information that should be useful to us. But specifically what we're talking about, let's say if I run someone's name and it comes back, hey, they have a warrant. There's a radio code for that. It's a 1013 radio code. If they say 1013 Mary, which means, so it's 1013M essentially, that means that it's a misdemeanor warrant. If they say 1013F or 1013 Frank, that means they need to be a little bit more concerned because it's a felony warrant, which generally means it's a more serious crime. Sometimes it's a felony property crime or a felony nonviolent crime, like a drugs warrant or something like that, something stupid like that. So it's not really a big deal. But anyhow, so there's also these things called like extradition and confirmation of a warrant. So, for example, if a warrant is issued in the county that I work in, it's likely going to be extraditable throughout Washington State, at least. Usually, it's extraditable in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, because those are the surrounding states. They're in Canada, they're fine. You can't pick someone up on a U.S. warrant in Canada. Federal warrants, maybe there's some you could do that with, but not state warrants. So, anyhow, so if I run someone and they have a warrant, let's say from, I live on the east side of Washington, let's say they have a warrant out of the west side of Washington somewhere. If their warrant on the west side of Washington it's going to be extraditable, most likely. So if it is extraditable, I have the dispatch center call to confirm it. So right now, with everything going on in the world with a specific epidemic of the pan, if you will, that is going on. I don't know what YouTube demonetizes people for different things, so I'm just being very careful with my words. It's been more difficult to transport prisoners across the state. So a lot of times, a lot of different places aren't confirming their warrants. They'll say, yes, that warrant exists, but we're not going to confirm it, which means we can't arrest them on the warrant, because if it's not confirmed, that means whoever the warrant's out of, they're not going to come pick the person up, essentially is what that means. So they're not going to arrange for transport. So we won't be able to arrest them otherwise. So, and sometimes there's tons of people in the area I live in, maybe not tons, but like there's probably 30 or 40, which is a significant number, that have warrants that are, some of them are felony warrants too, like for like assault and serious things like that. No murder warrants, but like some serious things like that. And they're non-extraditable. They're out of some other state in the country, like maybe out of Texas or Arizona or Nebraska, or wherever, any other state they could be out of. And I can't arrest them on these warrants because they're not extraditable. Even though they have this warrant for their arrest, I can't arrest them on it because the court that issued the warrant did not give it extradition. And it's totally up to the court. It's not up to the state that the person's in. It's up to the court that issues the warrant, whatever state that court's in. So yeah, it's kind of something a little bit interesting that a lot of people probably don't understand. Then there's also search warrants, which are a whole different thing. That's where I, as a police officer, want to search something that I can't just, because police officers can't just search whatever they want for fun. We have to have probable cause that a crime is being committed. So let's say I get a search warrant for something, like I'm looking for stolen items in someone's house, and I have probable cause to believe they did it. I'll seal the house off. I can go into the house to secure it, because I don't want destruction of evidence, stuff like that. So I can go into the house to secure it for my warrant, get everyone out of it, secure the house, put officers on the house to guard it while I go write up a search warrant. And then if I write up a search warrant and submit it to the judge and the judge approves it, and that means I can now search that house. Now, let's say I'm searching the house for item A, which I list in my search warrant. I say, hey, I'm looking for item A. And then I come across an item B in there, which is also illegal to have. I now have to, okay, hold on. I have to get out of the house, re-secure the house, and say, I want to amend my warrant to now include item B because I saw it inside the house. I can't just go get item B. It's called fruits of the poisonous tree. There's case law behind it. So now I have to amend my warrant, which a judge will normally sign off on. And then once the warrant's amended, now I can say I'm picking up item A's and item B's, and I pick up all item A's and all item B's. But let's say I find item C, then I have to do that whole process again. But anyhow, if you have any questions about warrants, drop them down in the comments, I guess. Sorry, a bit of a tangent, but I thought that was kind of fun to talk about. So anyhow, I'm going to keep the onion harvest going. Potato-wise, we're doing fine. But let's take a look at some stock here. 96,000 liters in storage, 10,000 in a trailer out here, which is a lot. We have 165,000 liters of premium potatoes in storage, which is a lot. Those are like, yeah, that's a lot. Essentially, that's probably about $150,000 there, and then that's probably $90,000 in onions there. And then we still have some potatoes out in the ground. I think we have like 48,000 potatoes out in the ground, and then 31,000 here to process. So we're still going to get quite a few more potatoes, or premium potatoes. And then, yeah, that's what we got going on. Field grass. Even if we don't get any money off of field grass, I'm anticipating we're probably going to get around 500,000 liters of onions here, which we're looking at probably 400,000. Plus for our potatoes, we're probably looking at 600,000 between our potatoes and onions and proceeds, which is incredible. And so I'm not really worried if we lose money on these three, as in we just don't make any money off them. It'll be covered. We'll be fine. And then next season, we can work on doing our grass again, because our silage is pretty good money too. So if you include the silage, we're looking at $700,000 this year, which is amazing. Plus all the milk we sold. I can't even tell you how much the milk all was, but if you include all that, we're doing really good. So let's hop over to our truck. I've been doing that a lot more instead of tabbing, because it's more specific, and usually it's a lot easier. Unless you don't know where a vehicle is, it's pretty easy to do that. But let's get the 1042 unloaded here. And then the John Deere will be ready to go soon to be unloaded. But yeah, this is, I think, just a little bit faster. I have our big trailer up here now instead of the smaller one. This is the 59,000 liter trailer. So essentially I can get, what, 6 loads from the harvester? So 3, essentially, I guess, 3 of each round. So yeah, that one's ready to go now too. But yeah, so onions, we're going to get a boatload and a half off of these fields, even with that little stretch of me driving through it on there. But no, there's going to be a lot to get on here. And then I think for this year, since we're so late into it, I'm still going to hold out on those, but I'm trying to see, what do we need? What is required of that field? Plowing's required, so I might actually hire my other John Deere to go out and plow that. That's like a lower priority thing, because it's not going to take as long to get that done, but I think that'll be kind of important to get that going. Oh, this one I need to adjust the settings to have the pipe always out, is what I need to do, so it doesn't, we don't have that issue, essentially. Okay. Stop during unloading. Activated. I'm just remembering what I had on the other one. That all looks fine. I can speed that up. I did for the other one as well, just so it's a little faster. Over here, advanced settings. I can't remember where I found it now. No, we don't need to do that. Come on, no. Always unfold pipe activated. There we go. Okay. There we go. That fixed it. Perfect. Fantastic. That's what we need. I was like trying to drive that. I need to get in the truck. That is what we needed right there. So perfect. Yeah, we have so many onions. I didn't know onions were gonna be this high of a yield, because they're worth more than potatoes. They're basically like getting sugar. It's like harvested sugar beets, but they're worth so much more money. That's why I didn't think they'd be that crazy. But anyhow, I'm gonna keep working on this. I don't know when we're gonna wrap up this episode. We might actually not get to the end of the year like I thought. So it just kind of depends. I'm gonna look and see how much time we have total so far that we've recorded, but this is one of those things. This is a lot to get going, and I was a little behind when I was recording Wilhelmina Forest, and I'm trying to get a little bit ahead because I'm trying to go on vacation, hopefully, to do some vlogging and stuff on my grandparents' ranch farm setup in Montana. So that's my goal right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, it is morning now, so yeah, we never got the field grass, and now there's snow on the ground. But I did plow that field. I plowed that one. This one needs a little bit more, or this one, sorry, not this one. This one needs a little bit more work. But I got most of the onions off. There's a little bit out there, but I'm not too worried about the loose ends. So over here, I still have 31,000 potatoes ready to be processed. Premium potatoes, 165,000 in here, and still a bunch out there. And then onions, we got 428,643 liters of onions. So, wow. Let's look at prices for onions, see if there's a good place to sell them right now. Don't know if there's going to be or not. $9.39, that's a pretty good price there. Those ones are still going up. That one's probably going to pass the $9.39 if it keeps going that. West Coast stores, we're not selling them there either because that, yeah, we're not, or no, it's Portview close. I can go to West Coast stores, isn't too bad. I'd preferably be able to sell them at the garden center. Or Little Ham stores. So garden center. Oh, garden center is the one that's going up. Perfect. That's probably what we'll end up selling them. I think that's what we'll do in this episode. I think we'll sell some onions just so we can get some money for them. So I'm going to go ahead and wait until the ideal time to sell some onions, and then I will bring you guys back in. All right, it is time to sell our onions. So what I did here is I leased these two trailers. They're 70,000 liter capacity. I just got one on no man's land, and I put a dolly between them. So they can be chained together. I don't know how this is going to go. We have 140,000 liters of onions versus taking essentially 59,000 liters is the max we had before. But the snow is going to add some extra complications, so we'll see how it goes. I think if we come out here, I think I should be able to curve up this road here. Yeah, because once we get on here, there's not any snow, but our truck should have plenty of horsepower to pull this. Yeah, there we go. I probably could have put a third one on. Maybe that's a little crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, that would have been tricky with a third one. We are going to go to the garden center, so I'm going to set cruise control here. Garden center topped out at 943, which is fantastic. It's close. Should hopefully be easy to get in and out of, so that's where we're going to sell all of our onions at that price, and that's better than, even though if you look in the seasons menu, it does say, well, the garden center's up top. Darn it. We'll cut through this field. Who knows how this is going to go. This is where you tend to lose traction, is on the snow. Well, as long as we get enough momentum going. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Get on the pavement, you immediately have more traction since it's been cleared. Okay, there's the garden center. So yeah, a quick little drive over. That'll be much better than taking it anywhere else. Especially the Portview close stores. Those things are horrendous. Now navigating through here. Oh geez, this is already not going well. Red. Needed to take that one a little bit wider. Maybe that'll get it. There we go. Now we're in the yard. Perfect. Where do these get sold at? Oh, right there, probably. Okay, we should be able to do that. Hopefully we don't have to back over that. Hopefully we can just kind of loop in here. Let's just connect that guy. Oh, do we have to back into that? That could be tricky. Well, the important thing to know is we got them here, so Let's see where I have to go to get these to tip. Yeah, there it is. I'm assuming that's the right. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's frustrating to have those hash marks out there. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky. Okay, let's see what we get off of one load of onions here. I take that cover off now. We're doing that. And I probably can untag that. There we go. Oh man, the money's going up pretty fast for onions. Oh man, that's so many onions. So 283, we probably have 5 trailers full. So 5 times whatever this amount is. And? Okay, 5 times 60 grand is not bad for onions. Jeez, that's crazy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this guy probably staged to go out. Yeah, let me get him out here. I don't know if this is faster or not. Oops, hit that button. But hey, we're gonna make it work. Oh no. I want to dump that snow out. Yep, and let's put the cover back on. There we go. Oh, has snow again. I'll deal with it in a second. Can I dump it with the cover on? Perfect. Okay. We'll leave that guy there staged, and then this, I should be able to, well, crash a few times, but, wow. The garden center's never going to buy onions again. They're going to have so many onions. Oh, man. All right, now let's try to see how this is going to go. So not well, but we'll try it. Oop. I think I am going to disconnect the dolly first, I think. Nice thing about our truck here is it has a trailer hitch on the back. Yeah, let's do this. Pull the dolly out of the way. Away from the dolly. Not moving it too much. Right there. Perfect. Now we just have to back this in, then rehook it up to the dolly, then stage it, and then rehook up, and then we should be able to get going. But I mean, in all seriousness, this is 124,000 we're gonna get just off of this one load. That's or no, 66 and 66, 120, 132, 132,000 we're gonna get off this one load. So no complaints there. That's a lot of money for us. Whew. Might be able to buy some fields this year, get some new stuff going next year. Onions were a lot of work, though, I will be honest. I mean, the payout is worth it, really, but they were a lot of work to get them done. We will do carrots still, I think, next year. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know when I'm going to wrap this series up, because I don't want to, I don't know. Just kind of wing it, see when I want to do it. But, all right, I'll drop that off there, let that go down. So, yeah, our 66 grand, that's ridiculous. All right, back up, pick up this guy. As long as you kind of handle them in increments like this, it seems to work out okay. Ooh, nope. Snow is not helping either, as you can imagine. Perfect. Now my idea here is to essentially ditch that right there. Oh, nope, not that. Get over to there. Perfect. And then I should be able to just back this trailer into that one and pick them up. Hopefully. This is the best way to attach dollies, by the way. Past 2 trailers, though, I don't know what else you're going to do. Just, they get a little bit tricky to back around and move around. Perfect. There we go. Fantastic. Try to get out of the yard again. Much smoother. I mean, kind of. We're driving in, I guess it's our field, so it doesn't matter, but All right, so I think with that, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't done already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and let me know what you think we should do next, what we should buy, anything like that. But yeah, this has been Farmer Cop, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for coming and watching.